Well, I don't care if Nicole stays in that bar for a week. You keep a man on her. Good. And make sure you keep an eye on the back entrance, too. This woman was able to walk out of Stefano DiMera's house with his grandchild. She's not stupid. Great.
It took me quite a while to get Sydney down for a nap. I didn't think you'd still be here.
Here I am. What's she doing?
Oh, she's just trying to get Johnny and Allie to go to sleep. She's reading them a story or something. You, think it's wise, your being here?
What's not wise about it?
All right, Samantha told you she wanted the two of you to spend some time apart.
Right, yeah. There's that. No, you're right. But, I actually came here to talk to you.
Really? What would you like to talk to me about?
No, I just wanted to talk to you about some things without her being around. Specifically, about Anna DiMera.
You forgot to take your pills.
Oh, the damn pills. I would not need them if I knew that Nicole was still in prison, you know.
Yes, I know. Nicole is the root of all evil, but still she cannot regulate your blood sugar, now can she? I know she's free, but believe me, if she has half a brain in her head, she's going to stay far away from Salem, from you, and from your family.
I feel better already.
Oh.
Nicole, this would be where you zip it, okay? Don't do this. I did not come here to talk about Nicole. I came here to marry you.
She's free, Brady. I mean, that changes everything.
No, only if you let it, all right? The ball is in your court. I know what I want. Do you want to marry me or not?
I love you. And yes, I want to marry you.
But you know you don't have a prayer, right?
Like sand through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives.
Look, you're my friend, all right? And I know what you've been through, and I know you're feeling strung out right now. But if you butt into this conversation one more time, so help me God, I will knock you on your butt. What's it gonna be?
Do you remember, the first time that you asked me if I wanted to marry you, and I said no?
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I do.
Yeah. And I said that I was, scared. I was afraid to be happy. That was all true. But see, there was one more reason. You're probably not going to like this because I actually thought to myself, well, you know what? Nicole is in prison, right? This is great. It'll give me and Brady a chance to lay down some roots, build a strong relationship, strong enough to handle her when she gets out of prison.
She's not a threat
Not
to
a threat.
us.
Are you serious? She gets out of prison and she comes here and what do I walk in on? Her sticking her tongue down your throat.
Stop. She was just saying goodbye.
It looked like hello to me. Look what she's doing to us right now. Do you see that this is supposed to be our wedding day? What do you think she's going to do to the rest of our lives together, huh? Think about it. And if you can't answer it, then no. I'm sorry. I don't want to marry you today.
Ah,
Hi, Mr.
Will.
Mayor.
Come in, my friend.
Thank you.
My favorite grandson.
Sorry. Oh, forgot to tell you I'm grounded.
What?
Mm-hmm. Actually, the only reason I got out of the house is because I said I was going to bring this back.
Honey, that's a present.
No, it was a bribe. You know it, I know it, and Mom and EJ know it.
So, You are being punished because you let me have some time with Sydney. Well, that's not right.
You know, I'll actually tell you what's not right. Me being played by the two of you.
Darling, you weren't played.
Oh, Will, I miss you. Well, all I want to do is spend some time with my grandchild.
That's the truth.
Do you ever wonder why my mom doesn't want you two around her kids? I mean, you ever think maybe it's because of the way you live your lives? I mean, somebody has it in for one of you. One of us gets flipped onto the table like an Annie in a poker game. My little sister got kidnapped because someone was trying to get even with you. Now, I'm not a baby anymore. I'm not going to be a freaking poker chip for you or anyone else.
Why would you want to question me privately about Anna?
Well, shouldn't make any sense to me.
Well, what is it exactly you don't understand?
Okay. It was a widely known fact that Anna did not like her late husband being associated with the DeMiras or any of their lawlessness, right?
Sure. What's your point?
Okay. So then, why in God's name would a woman like that kidnap a DeMira baby and then rip up the baby's clothes and put blood on them and throw them in a river and make everyone think that this poor sweet little baby had died? See what I mean? Doesn't make sense.
Well, maybe, right, but maybe not also. I mean, you have to understand that Tony's death really pushed Anna over the edge.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that could have happened.
Okay, well, right, that has to have happened. I mean, look at it this way. Why would Anna think about doing something like this on her own?
Oh, I guess you haven't heard then.
I'm sorry, I haven't heard what exactly.
Anna wasn't acting on her own.
You know, my whole rehabilitation, getting off the drugs and coming back to Salem, and meeting you, it's been so great. I never thought I could be this happy again. It's been wonderful for me.
And you don't think that I know exactly how you feel? Because, you know, the past few months for me, I mean, I don't even know how to put it into words.
Right. It's great. Man. So let me ask you something. Why are we standing here talking about the possibility of not getting married today?
No. See, I want to get married. To you. I do. I don't want to be married to you and to her.
It would never be like that. I promise you. I can be your husband and her friend.
No, you can't. Because you know what I see? I see that the candles are lit. Dinner is set for 2. The phone rings. It's Nicole calling with another crisis. And what happens? I'm blowing out the candles. I'm putting the food in the fridge, and you're gone. So how does this happen? I mean, how in the hell did she just get pardoned?
Take it easy. I don't know. And you know what? I don't care. She can only interfere with our lives if we allow her to, period.
Okay. All right. So you tell me, the next time she calls and she wants you to talk her off the ledge, what are you going to do?
I'm going to hang up the phone, and I'm going to come back to that little candlelight dinner you were talking about, and I'm going to sit down with you. Now, if I promise to do that, do you think you can forgive the fact that she called? Think about it.
I could try.
Then let's get married. Today.
Okay.
Place is finally quieted down, huh?
I know. It's been a zoo in here.
Oh, you would think we're the last coffee place on earth.
I've, been waiting to tell you something.
What?
I broke it off with Will.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you wanted to wait until all of his family stuff settled down.
Yeah, that was stupid of me.
So, how do you take it?
Well, he was a wreck, but he'll get over me. You know he has to. You're the one I want. The only one. I want an extra tall half calf with 5 sugarets and lots of whip. Can you two stop pawing each other long enough to make it? Or should I just help myself?
Well, I wasn't trying to bribe you. I bring you presents all the time because I love you.
Oh. Then how many times did you come to visit when we didn't know where Sydney was?
Your mother wouldn't allow that, and you know it.
Okay, well, if you thought Mom was bad before, why don't you try now?
What did she say to you?
I think you can pretty much guess. And she was nothing compared to EJ. He does it with that accent. Nobody ever called me a bloody little bastard before.
What?
Whoa. Elvis has no right to treat you that way. And you have my word that he will not do it again.
Well, now, that is very interesting. So you think that Anna had some kind of cohort?
Yeah, of course. She had to. Anna came here to Sammy's, she went to the police station. Now, who's watching the baby while she's doing all that stuff?
No, come on. Anna kidnapped Sydney. I mean, she didn't necessarily need childcare while she was running out to meet people. She could have done it when Sydney was napping.
Yeah, it's too chancy. Think about it. Baby starts crying, someone might hear. Yeah. Well, my guess, she had some flunky working for her.
A flunky? No, I could see that.
God. It's too bad, huh? Too bad Sydney's just not a little bit older. She could have told us what happened. Could have told us everything.
Yes, quite. It's a great shame.
You know what I think? I think life is messy. I think people are complicated. And you can either cave in and throw it all away, or you can fight for what you want.
When you're right, you are right.
I love being right. It's more like it. Now, moving on. Where's the
Yes.
justice of the peace? Because he said he was going to be here with a license.
I don't know, so I think we should go find him.
You know what this means? We got our first fight out of the way. It's gone. And the rest of the day is going to be perfect.
Keep him coming.
Did you happen to see that couple I'm supposed to marry? They just took off. I told them I'd be just a few minutes, but I got delayed. Dios mío.
Hello.
Oh,
Remember me?
of course. Who could forget you?
Well, if you suddenly have some time on your hands, maybe we could find a way to fill the empty hours.
What are you going to do to EJ?
Well, it is not what I'm going to do to him. It's what I'm going to tell him.
No. I'm taking care of that idiot because no one talks to my grandson that way.
Look, sweetheart, I'm Elvis's father. And I will make sure that he understands that he is not your father and he cannot tell you what to do.
Well, how exactly are you going to make anything clear to him if he's not even talking to you?
Well, you leave that part up to me.
I like what you're doing with this. I do. I like it a lot.
Yeah. Well, I gotta be honest with you, there's one thing that just doesn't jive with the idea that Kidnapper B was a flunky, though.
Yeah? What's that?
Something that Anna said. You know, to think that I had her dead to rights at the police station, I didn't even know it.
Really? What did she say?
Well, when I first met Anna here, she was trying to leave. I wouldn't let her. And she said something about it not being her idea and that someone put her up to it. Now, if the it was the kidnapping and the someone the person pulling the strings, then not a flunky. See what I mean?
Well, okay, but think about this for a second, right? She's here. She's in Samantha's townhouse. Yeah. And she's talking to you. You're an FBI agent. Right? And she kidnapped Ron Brady's granddaughter. Yeah. So of course she's nervous. Of course she's bowing. How could she not be? Think about it. You understand?
Yeah, I get it. So the it is Anna being here, her not wanting to be here.
Exactly.
And Roman having insisted on her being here.
You got it.
Yeah. My God. Can you imagine? She was standing right here in this room. I mean, maybe she was standing right where you are now, talking to the mother, the baby she kidnapped.
You know what, though? She called me a couple of times during that period. You should check my phone records. See if you can find out where she was calling from.
Yeah, I've already done that.
Good. Good. Excellent.
Well, don't you worry. We're going to get her. We'll get Anna. And this other person she was working with, too.
You know, Gordon. May I call you Gordon?
Oh, yes, of course.
Oh, thank you. I've never met a justice of the peace before.
Very demanding work and very stressful.
Sure it is. So, what is it you do when you want to let off some steam?
Well, I grab my binoculars and my bird book and I go for a nice long hike.
You want to know what I do when I want to let off some steam?
Say no, Gordon, if you have a brain in your head.
Mom.
Nicole, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Excuse me. What are you doing here, Mom?
You wanted money, didn't you?
I wanted you to wire it to me, not follow me to the Caribbean.
Yeah, well, I was worried about you, and it seems that I was right to be. As much as you asked for. Would have been less if my friend Marge hadn't loaned me the money that she was saving for her divorce.
Would have been more if you hadn't bought a plane ticket.
Now, you listen to me, Miss Thing. Last time I saw you were in the visitor's room at the woman's prison.
What?
And now all of a sudden you're down here?
Did she say women's prison?
What was I supposed to think?
I got a pardon, okay?
Are you kidding me? After you tried to run off to Canada with Stefano DiMira's granddaughter?
Who's Stefano DiMira?
The Godfather, with 7 or 8 more lives. God, forgive me, I almost helped you do it.
You're real big with the halfway measures.
Nikki, listen, honey. Weren't you safer off in that prison? I mean, what are the DiMira's gonna do to you now?
Yes, what will they do to you now?
Once Stefano finds out who took Sidney from me when I was in Cleveland.
Sidney? Who's he?
Oh, shut up, Gordon. Take my word for it, Mom. I will be on the bottom of Stefano's list of enemies.
Are you saying you know who grabbed that baby?
I said I did, didn't I?
Oh, I get it. That's who got you sprung from prison, right?
You're upset about more than EJ. I can see that.
Grandma, don't try to get yourself off the hook.
So, you need to talk to me.
Remember Mia?
Yeah? That girl that you were so serious about, right?
She was two-timing me.
What's Mia's last name?
Okay, please, don't start hatching a plan. I took care of it.
How?
Dumped her?
Yes! That's my boy.
No, I was so clueless.
No. You are loyal and you are true. And someday you are going to find just the right person.
I don't know. I mean, I look around, and I don't have a lot of faith when it comes to true love.
Nikki, you finally caught a break. You're out of prison. You've got a chance for a fresh start. And what are you doing with your chance? You're sitting in a bar making the moves on this clown.
If you ladies will excuse me, I have a happy couple to marry.
Gordon, no, wait. Thanks a lot, Mom, for ruining everything.
What? What did I do, Nikki?
That happy couple he's going to marry? That's Brady and his fiancée, and I know I can't stop it.
Brady? That's why you came here? To wreck Brady's wedding?
No,
Nicole!
No, Mom. I didn't know he was getting married. I just wanted to see him and talk to him. I just wanted to see him. That's all.
You don't know what you're doing.
No, don't say that. He's the one. He always has been. And if I hadn't have lost him, I know I would be happy now. I know it. Well, congratulations. That must have been the fastest wedding ceremony in history.
I'm sorry, Ariana, this is Faye. This is Nicole's mother. And this is Ariana Hernandez, my fiance.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Fiance? My God, you didn't go through with it?
We will return for the second half of Days of Our Lives in just a moment.
I'm sorry you walked in on us, but there's no need to get nasty.
I'll go. Make coffee.
What did I ever do to him or you? Besides finding the St. Christopher medal and giving it to Will? Right, because I stopped you from jerking around two guys. What is wrong with me? Shut up. What are you so mad about? Will dumped you, but at least you've still got Chad. So be happy with what you have and get off my case.
So they show us the garden where the ceremony's supposed to take place.
Completely flooded.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the sprinkler system went nuts or something.
The garden was all muddy.
Oh, that's too bad.
And since we didn't want to get married in waiters...
You didn't get married at all?
Oh, what a shame.
Oh, no, we're still going to do the deed. I mean, we ran into the justice of the peace.
He was
finally.
actually looking for us here.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he found a place to do it right on the beach.
Bird sanctuary.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Oh, we need to go upstairs because they're going to call us as soon as the car gets down here.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice seeing you. Excuse us.
It's nice meeting you.
You too. Have a lovely wedding.
Thank you.
Have a lovely wedding? What's wrong with you?
You're going to do it again, aren't you?
Do what?
Didn't you learn anything after EJ? Nikki, you lied about something as important as a miscarriage. You stole another woman's baby. And in the end, he still loved another woman, and her name is Sammy.
I am not going to do the same thing again.
Oh, well, that's a relief.
Look, I was happy with EJ. For a little while anyway, but that's nothing compared to what I could have with Brady.
Oh, Nicole,
Ariana is pushing this wedding. Did you see the look on Brady's face? He was relieved when the garden was soaked because he realized he doesn't love her. Mom, he loves me.
Thank you. All right, let me get these bags.
Come here. Hey.
Whoa.
So, how much time do we have before the car shows up?
Oh, wow. Wait, no, I have things I need to do, and I definitely need to change my...
What? What? What happened?
I broke your beautiful pearls.
Don't worry about it. It's okay. We'll take it to a jeweler when we get home. We'll get it restrung. Sorry.
You know the lady who helped get me dressed?
Hmm?
She said it was a bad omen.
The hell with her. What?
Right. Brady.
No, to hell with her. That's not very nice to say something like that. Come on, I mean, we're getting married because we love each other and we're making our own fate.
That's the thing. I mean, I actually believe in fate. And maybe the universe is trying to tell us something.
I'm not going to like what the universe is telling us, am I?
Well, I mean, what happens? The pearls break. Nicole shows up. The flooded garden, right? We love each other. We know that. So why are we in such a hurry? Maybe this isn't the time or the place for us to get married. Maybe we should just wait.
All right. Yeah. Elvis.
Father?
Hey.
Hello, Will.
Hi.
What are you
doing? I'll see you.
Oh, you do that.
Ah, you got my message.
No, actually, I did not get your message.
About Will. Isn't that the reason why you are here?
I'd like a word with you first, Mr. DeMera, if I may.
What do you want?
Well, it's funny, 'cause I was just asking EJ here about Anna DeMera. Couldn't really tell me that much. And then suddenly he remembered that he had this meeting scheduled. And lo and behold, he shows up here. And I was thinking that's because you know more than he does.
About what?
Anna's involvement in the kidnapping of your granddaughter, Sydney.
What the hell is he talking about?
Here you go. Have a nice day. Yeah, you too.
So Will was the one who dumped you.
Chad, Gabby would say anything. She hates the word.
Gabby doesn't lie. You're the one who does. And all that stuff you told me about keeping us a secret so you could let Will down easy, I mean, that was all bull, right? This is just like the winter dance.
Chad, come
No, you've been playing me. What, you just wanted to string two guys along? Well, it backfired. Now you've got no guys.
Chad, wait, please.
You believe that Anna kidnapped Sydney?
Come on, Father. We know that you, Samantha's son, to get into a house to spend time with Sydney. And you're going to tell me that you have no idea who this kidnapper is. None.
I don't give a damn what you think.
Let me tell you something else. The Bureau, they don't think that Anna was acting alone. In fact, they think there was somebody else with her. Somebody else who was calling the shots.
Any of this sound familiar, Mr. DeMera?
Nikki, you deserve a man that wants you, and only you.
So should I follow in your footsteps and marry a wife-beating rapist?
Don't you know I want your life to be different than mine?
I was such an idiot. Brady was there for me all along.
Honey, there you go, rewriting history again.
No, that's how it was. If I hadn't gotten pregnant with EJ's baby, then everything would be different, Mom.
Maybe.
Brady gets me in ways that no one else does.
Honey, he is marrying another woman. And if you love him the way you say you do, you'll let him go, Nikki.
Is this about you changing your mind about having a big wedding?
No!
Are you getting cold feet again?
Absolutely
Is that what this
not.
is?
No, stop. No, it's just, you know, I've been in this dress since this morning and we're still not married.
Oh, what?
So,
if it's the dress you're worried about, then I can take care of that.
Oh, what are you doing?
What does it look like in the
Aren't we doing this a little backwards?
No.
Oh.
Because technically, we're supposed to be newlyweds right now. We're supposed to be married. So I'm right on schedule.
going on?
Mr. Hernandez here is saying that Anna kidnapped Sidney.
What?
And that she did not do it alone. And Elvis thinks that I have information about whoever might have helped her.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, come on, Kurt. I think if anybody knows what's going on, it's him.
He didn't even know that Anna was involved, EJ.
What kind of information am I supposed to have?
Kind of financial situation she was in after Tony died. Maybe she needed money.
I don't give a damn about her needs.
She really had no idea what she was up to.
You listen to me, and you listen to me hard. Sidney is my granddaughter. My son's child. Do you think for one moment that when we found out the possibility that she was dead, that my grief was an act?
You tell me.
I have no idea what Anna was up to. I swear on it, on Elvis's life.
You can't just walk away.
And why not?
Because we had a baby together.
Don't you ever do that again. Don't you ever use Grace to make me feel sorry for you.
I wasn't doing that.
Hey, you talk about her now, but I mean, you didn't even tell me you were pregnant.
I miss her just as much as you.
Why didn't you just take care of yourself? I mean, maybe she would be here right now.
That's not true.
You didn't care about her any more than you care about me or Will. You're all about you. So guess what? It's all you've got now.
If you love him, let him go. Well, that's great, Mom.
Nikki, listen to me. You are so smart and beautiful. And you deserve a brand new start. And honey, that's not Brady. I'm sorry, honey, but it's too late for you and Brady. But honey, it's not too late for you to have a happy life.
You're right.
You mean it?
If I love Brady, if I love myself, then I have to start a new life. And I will.
All right?
I'm good.
Hello. Yes, thank you. Guess what?
What?
Car's downstairs.
All right, we gotta get showered and dressed. We don't want to be late for our wedding.
No, we don't. You sure? Sure about all this?
Yes. You have convinced me. Nicole's absolutely crazy to think that she could come between us.
Go.
All right.
Yeah. Crazy. You believe him?
Well, actually I do.
All right, okay, so if he wasn't working with Anna, who was?
Well, there's only one way to find out, I guess.
What's that?
Well, seeing as though I've got some spare time on my hands, I might as well just jump on a plane and head down to Santo Domingo. Figure, maybe Nicole's ready to talk. Talk to me about what Anna said to her.
I can't believe that I got through to you.
You did.
Honey, I know I'm not the mother of the year, But I have got a daughter who is smarter and stronger than I ever was. And I know what it's like to want a man that you can't have. Honey, you got a second chance here. You gotta grab it.
You're right. That's exactly what I have to do.
Ooh, I gotta take this.
Sure.
Elvis, what in the world gave you the idea that I would kidnap Sydney?
You know, frankly, Father, I really don't know what to think anymore.
Can I talk to you for a moment?
Something wrong?
Looks like I won't be going to Santo Domingo.
We are supposed to meet the justice of the peace here.
Is he lost again?
Yes, there you are.
Yes, we're ready. We're ready to get married.
That's what I was coming to tell you. There's been a shocking turn of events.
What? Nicole, what have you done now?
Welcome to paradise.
Thank you.
We don't get many Americans here.
Well, I wanted to get away from everything and everyone I know.
Then you have come to the right place.
You really are shocked, aren't you?
That Anna could do something like this, I didn't think it was possible.
Makes you wonder if maybe someone didn't talk her into it. I messed up. I messed up big time.
You can't forgive her.
She doesn't want you in her life, so stay out of it.